Welcome back to a brand new video. Today we have the Power Rangers Dino Thunder Yellow Ranger Don't Call Me Kira action figure. Really like this. I really need Tommy, but he is so hard to find. It's unbelievably shit that Hasbro only produced a small amount of figures, but this is fantastic. We have the open window, and I have opened it, but that's kind of moved there. Absolutely great. But we have the actual artwork, which is fantastic. The figure itself. Then we have the artwork here. On the back, we can see more cool stuff. And then there we go. There's the other part of the figure. At the top is yellow, and at the bottom is the barcode and stuff. But let's open up this bad girl and have a look inside. I'm just going to hold this because it keeps falling over. So we have Terra Grips. I think they're called Terra Grips. 2 different hands, the blaster, her head, the actual figure, and the lightning collection part that just falls up, falls out. But let's go have a look at the figure. And here is Kira. I genuinely love this figure. Dino Thunder is one of my all-time favorite seasons. I love the actual, the costumes, everything. The suits look fantastic. I really like the Dino Thunder symbol right there. The white going straight down her arms, absolutely fantastic. Now, I think it's missing the black outline paint that goes around it. I'm pretty much sure it does. If I'm correct, let me know down below, but in the comments it is. But I do feeling like it's missing the black. Now there is some paint shoddiness on the arm there, which you can see I'm not a huge fan of. It feels like someone's just got Tipp-Ex and then just gone all over and just quickly painted it. But the rest of it, the belt buckle looks absolutely fine. We have the kind of standard yellow morpher, which I think should be painted. It'd be really cool if it was. But obviously, we didn't win this scenario. We're in the bad timeline, boys and girls. So yeah, it doesn't work. But yeah, we've got the kind of arms. On the back, it just looks like they've gone to town with the paint. Again, Tipp-Ex, but I really do like what they've done with it. This looks really nice. On the back of the buckle, you have the kind of clip part that's covered up, so you don't see it, so it doesn't look bad on screen. Yeah, even the helmet itself looks fantastic. Just look at that helmet. I don't know if you can see it here, but it's the black gloss from it that works really nicely. It's a smooth helmet, which I really like. You've got the 2 eyes at the top of the helmet as well, and I feel like this is a really nice figure. Now let's have a look at the articulation to see what it's like. So you can move that up there and there. Again, let's kind of stiff on the old boots. Again, I'm not going to go too rough on them because I don't want them to break, and this figure is hard to get hold of from my knowledge at the moment. But the legs seem to work quite well. They move around, but the skirt kind of stops it a little bit. But again, the skirt is quite of a heavy plastic. The arms move up quite nicely, as you can see. And we're going to turn the hands like so they do kind of move. Really nice. This one here, really nice. And again, we can try and move the figure, but it's kind of restricted for what it is. The helmet turns around like so, and there we go. Really nice. Just to add in, if I completely forgot, the arms are really stiff to kind of move. It feels like them going back into a place where it's Play-Doh or something, or blue tack. So yeah, they're kind of soft to move. So hopefully that doesn't affect it all. But yeah, I just want to add that in. Before we move on to the head, I'm doing this not in order. Here is the actual head that you get, which looks really nice. Doesn't look like her. Doesn't look like Emma Lahana at all. So I don't know what's up with that. But I do like the hair. Part of me wants to say it looks like Hermione Granger, but I think it looks like someone else. I don't know. Let me know down below in the comments who you think it is. Then we have the 2 kind of hands, which look fine. I really wish they painted those white. I think, the amount of white that you've got on the actual figure itself, you could easily put it in there. But yeah, the Terra Grips, I think they're called, they look plain. There's no detail. You can see there's slight eye here, but yeah, it looks completely dull and lifeless. And yeah, it's got black on the bottom of the handle. Then you have the blaster, which looks pretty okay. and then it's standard, really nothing to write home about. Then you have the item that doesn't like to stay in the box right there, and then when you combine it with the blaster, that's literally it. So nothing major at all. Here is Kira, normal head. It looks like Winona Ryder, I think that's how you say her name. That's what it kind of comes up with. So yeah, it looks a lot like her to me. But yeah, it doesn't really give anything extra. I like the hair, and I think that's roughly about it. But there's not really much you can really do. So yeah, I generally think it looks all right. Again, nothing to write home about. I did find that's annoying is that the head, when you've got the helmet on, is really, really loose, and it's a bit annoying. But it's easy to pull on and off. I just hope it doesn't break. Anyway, I'm going to give my final thoughts on this. And there we go. There is the yellow Dino Thunder Ranger. I generally do really like this figure. I think it's a really cool one, but I kind of feel at the same time like this was not really thought well. Like posing it is so hard. It's clunky. It just feels like this was maybe one of the bad ones that I got that wasn't the greatest. But apart from that, the figure is really nice. I do kind of really wish that they put the black lines on the actual, like on the sides there. I think that would really kind of make it pop a little bit more and kind of stand out compared to like most of the other Rangers. It's a nice figure. It's something that I generally would really like to have like a full team, because Dino Thunder was absolutely like fantastic. Yeah, like there's not really much anything bad I can really utterly say about this. The head looks fine, the weapons are fine, the hands are fine. I just feel like there could have been a little bit more done to this actual figure. But yeah, I think that's literally all I can really say. It's a nice figure, don't get me wrong, but there are things that I would change about it. Anyway, I am going to leave it there. What are your thoughts on Kira as she falls over? But what are your thoughts on this? Again, that's what I don't like, the wobbly helmet. I think it could easily be like tightened up. But yeah, what are your thoughts on this figure? If you like this sort of content, hit like, favorite, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the other content on the channel. And if you want, why not check out the Patreon and the channel memberships? And why not go have a look at the merch that I've got on sale at the moment? It's all some really cracking t-shirts. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thank you very much for listening and watching, and I'll catch you in the next video. I want to say a big thank you to all my Patreon supporters, and I wanted to shout out Kimono Cat, Kira Stanada. Your help goes a long way to help support the channel, and if you want to help support the channel, the links to my Patreon and channel memberships are listed below in the description.
あらあら、チャンネルをサポートしてくれてありがとうございます。チャンネル登録、高評価お願いします。以下のリンクから商品を入手することができます。